guys, and welcome to this analysis of the Nintendo Direct that just happened today. And I'll be bringing you my thoughts on what they announced and what I cared to talk about. There definitely was a lot of like RPG, JRPGs, and stuff from Japan that's coming onto the Nintendo Switch. I'm not a big fan of a lot of that stuff, so I won't be talking about that here. Um, they're all great, and they showed quite a bit of them. But let's jump right into what I took out of the direct and what I liked. So we'll start with the biggest thing that I got out of it was finally adding Banjo Kazooie as a DLC fighter to Smash Bros. And that's now going to be my new main that I play when I do play Smash Bros. Because that's one of my favorite characters, and I love that series on the N64 at least. Not that new one. But it's coming out this fall, which is great, so we can look forward to that, and I'll pick them up, and hopefully we get a Amiibo for it. I will definitely be picking that up as well. Um, so that's finally something that has happened that's been long awaited since the last game came out, and they've been doing polls for who they want in the game. Finally it's happening. It's usually on the top list of either at the top or almost at the top of everyone's list of fighters they want to join in, which is great because now they got that. Now we just kind of look at who's next because Nintendo's not going to stop adding people. The next thing we have is they announced the Animal Crossing called New Horizon, where you start on it's considered a deserted island, and you live in tents as you build up and collect resources to build different furniture and tools, and you end up being able to build your house. And I'm assuming you can build other people's houses or they build their own, because there's other people living on the island that have tents set up, so they may eventually end up building their own house or however that works. They didn't really go into much detail, but one of the new things is you can place furniture outside and it's not just in your house, so you can decorate outside your house, which is quite cool now. And you can put stuff on the beach as well, same with like your house, because that's when they're showing the demo. The tent that they set up was on the beach, so it's pretty cool that you can set up on there now instead of just like right in front of the beach area. Let's see some other things from that. There's a little co-op you can play. It's by handing someone else a controller that they can play as their character, as if they live in that same town, they can play as their character. And you can play online and locally up to 8 players on that same town that live in that same town. And that means also you can have up to 8 characters living in that town. So like 8 profiles, I guess you'd call it, which is a step up from the 4 that's been known in the game previously. So that's great. It's definitely really awesome. You can sell resources to Tom Nook. They have the ability, you can sell weeds to Tom Nook now, which is pretty insane. Instead of just like getting rid of them, you can actually make some money off them. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much what I took out of the direct and the demo that they showed at the treehouse. There's obviously a lot more that they didn't show and that's going to go on, so can't wait for it. They did push it back to March 20th of 2020 to make the game better and need a little more time. So yeah, that's a little upsetting that we gotta wait a little bit longer, but that's just one less game I have to pick up this Christmas to play. So, and that would be a nice game that this in the first quarter to pick up, because you usually 75% of the time there isn't a game in the first quarter that I pick up. So this is a game I could pick up this first quarter of 2020. Moving on, they showed more of Luigi's Mansion 3, and it's great, bigger than ever. There's new like move sets where you can bash the ghosts around. You have a new suction cup that allows you to like pick up items, move them, or like destroy them. There's also this like new feature that they call like a Goo Luigi that you can use to do different like abilities, like go through like bars or like do like some other like type things, and that also allows you to play co-op with your locally with a friend, and there is also like some online and local co-op that or multiplayer that you can do, which allows you to play these like challenges that they're gonna have with your friends, which is pretty fun. It's basically like the core game, but it's set up in like different challenges, and you can do that, which is gonna be a lot of fun. And last to have for my list is the long rumored Witcher 3 is finally coming to the Nintendo Switch, which is great. I can't remember if they set a release date, but it is coming, which is great. And I can almost guarantee you it will not be a digital, physical copy, because that game is massive, and I highly doubt it'll be able to fit on a cartridge. So I'm gonna say 90% sure that's only gonna be a digital download, and you're gonna really need a semi beefy SD card to download it, because it's not gonna be some dinky 5 GB game. Because it's a massive game, and you really get your money's worth when you buy that game. And now being able to play it on Go is going to be great. And CD Projekt Red is going to make a lot of money off of this game, porting it to the Nintendo Switch, with all the people wanting to buy it and be able to play it on the go now that it's out there. And it is the like the complete edition, I think they call it. So it's got all the DLC and everything in it. So you'll get the game and everything that they had released afterwards for one great price, and you can play it on the go. And what's not much better you can get with that without having it be the fourth one. So yeah, that's my analysis of the Nintendo Direct. It was good. Not a lot of like first party titles as I was thinking. A lot of the stuff that they showed off for first party titles was everything that was previously announced, and the only thing new that they had is that they played a little teaser at the end saying that there is a sequel to Breath of the Wild in development, and that's really literally the only new thing that Nintendo had anything to say about any of their titles, except for like showing off new features. That's the only new title that they showed off as themselves as first party. So to me, it's a little lackluster, and I'm still upset that I didn't get Pikmin 4 or Pikmin announcement of some sort. So if you want to join me, we got a 3-day drive. We're going to Nintendo HQ in Seattle, Washington. I think it's where it is, somewhere in Washington. And we're going to burn down Nintendo's HQ of America. So come join us. Not really, but that'd be pretty cool, because that's how pissed I am. But not getting it still. So that's pretty much it. Please comment down below what you think about the Nintendo Direct for E3. What you think, what you got out of it, what was your favorite thing that they showed off and or announced. Also, subscribe to this YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, support us on Patreon so we can bring videos like this and videos in our other channels to you guys. Also go to teespring.com, purchase some merch. You can purchase like this one. This one's an older design, but this one is for sale. Post on social media, and let us know that you're a true fan.